Ah yes, Luigi's Mansion. Released in 2001 as a launch title for the GameCube, Luigi's Mansion is one of Nintendo's more ambitious Mario games. The synopsis: Luigi receives word that he's won a mansion in a contest he mysteriously never entered. He and Mario decide to meet at the new mansion to celebrate. When Luigi arrives, he realizes that the mansion is ghost-ridden and Mario is nowhere to be found. Shortly after, he stumbles into one of Nintendo's most beloved and hilarious characters, ghost researcher Professor E. Gadd. Luigi explains that Mario is missing, and Gadd lends him the Poltergust 3000, a ghost-sucking vacuum cleaner. With this new tool, Luigi sets out to find his brother in the depths of the mansion. Now this is where the journey begins. Along the way you'll discover treasure, find keys, and deal with ghoulish ghosts and booze. Now, I personally have always loved Luigi's Mansion. I first played it when I was 5 years old, and vividly remember being too scared to play after viewing the cutscene of the portraits in the parlor. Alright, now give me a break, I was like 5 years old. After about a year or two, I built up the courage to play the game again, and eventually I ended up beating it. To this day, I love the game to death and have many fond memories of sucking up ghosts. It pushed the boundaries of what we thought Mario games could be, all the while being fun, clever, and charming. So what exactly made it so great? For one, the environment of the mansion is creepy, really putting you at edge. The anticipation of finding out what's on the other side of that locked door is exciting. The rooms bear resemblance to what you would find in an actual old mansion, with antique furniture and cobwebs everywhere you look. The ambiance of the mansion really adds to the character of the game, making it memorable and fun to explore. The area where Luigi's Mansion really shines, however, lies in the design of the ghosts, specifically the portrait ghosts. Portrait ghosts are basically mini-bosses that look like humanoid ghosts. They differ from generic ghosts by having increased HP and requiring specific methods of exposing their vulnerability, unique to each portrait ghost. Some have dialogue and speak to Luigi, and interactions can range from being humorous to rather scary. Some portrait ghosts even have backstories that can be uncovered by reading books on shelves within the mansion. The fact that they resemble the spirits of deceased humans makes encounters all the more personable and eerie. Portrait ghosts are definitively one of Luigi's Mansion's strongest assets. They breathe personality into the game and are each memorable and unique. Though I adore Luigi's Mansion, it isn't without its few weaknesses. Walking back and forth through the hallways to reach rooms you need to go to can be a bit of a pain, since the rooms are accessed in a sequential order and aren't always near one another. In addition, collecting booze can be tedious and pretty annoying when they travel through walls and back. One of the most common complaints about the game is its length. It can be easily beaten within a few hours, and there really isn't much additional content to come back to once you've completed the story. Sure, you unlock the Hidden Mansion, but the Hidden Mansion is only a mode where the Poltergust 3000 gets a strength boost, Ghost Steal double damage, and other minor tweaks are added to slightly shake up the game. Interestingly enough, the PAL version of the Hidden Mansion actually mirrors the original mansion. While these changes aren't super exciting, they add a bit of spice to the journey. Luckily, all of the things listed here are only minor issues and don't by any means overshadow the rest of the adventure. I mean, no game is perfect, right? At the end of the day, Luigi's Mansion is a game I believe every Nintendo fan should experience. There's a reason why I and so many others continue to preach the good word about this title. The ghost-sucking gameplay is fun, the enemies are creative, and Luigi's scaredy-cat nature adds charm and humor to the game. Exploring the dark corridors and rooms is a pleasure, and there are dozens of memorable moments within the game, whether it's battling a granny, watching Luigi's nose bounce as he walks, or discovering a woman in the shower. Though the game is almost 2 decades old, Luigi's Mansion will forever be a GameCube classic and hold a special place in fans' hearts.